Thank you all for coming. I want to let everyone know that this morning, just prior to 8 o'clock, San Marcos Police Patrol officers were dispatched to the Central Texas Medical Center to one of the patient rooms for a report of firearm that had been discharged. Very quickly, the information was updated to indicate that there were 2 gunshot victims, both of whom were believed to be deceased inside that room. Officers responded very quickly. They were on scene within just a couple of minutes and confirmed that there were 2 deceased inside that room, including the person who fired the shots and the person that was shot first. At this point, we believe this investigation to be a murder-suicide. Both people shot were elderly in their late 80s, and one was facing a serious medical condition, the details of which we don't believe we can release at this time. It's a very unfortunate situation, very sad situation, but we do want to reiterate that the public was not in any danger. No other patrons of the hospital were believed to be in danger. It was not an active shooter type of situation. It was very much limited and confined to what was going on inside that patient room this morning. I also want to mention that we're thankful for the cooperation with the hospital. Central Texas Medical Center is a community partner of ours here in San Marcos, and they have conducted themselves that way in their assistance to us in this investigation. Their staff treated the situation with compassion and professionalism, and we thank them for that. Any situation like this is very difficult for their staff. They're helping us, along with our victim services coordinator and their staff, to provide counseling services and emotional support to the family members. That is in a nutshell what happened this morning. The investigation does continue. Of course, our crime scene investigation folks are still wrapping that up, and I'll entertain any questions if you have.
You mentioned one of the victims. Did you say that he was ill, seriously ill?
That's correct.
Do we know if that was the shooter or the victim?
I don't want to comment on that at this point in time. Again, as I mentioned, we do believe it was a murder-suicide.
Were the 2 related?
Yes, they were. We believe they were husband and wife.
Was the wife the patient or the visitor?
At this point, I'm not prepared to discuss who was shot first, which one was the patient, which one was the shooter.
About what time did this occur?
About 7:50 this morning.
Did staff hear the gunshots?
We don't believe staff heard the gunshots, but being inside of a patient room and things being muffled, that's understandable if that were to be the case.
Who discovered the deceased?
A family member of the 2 discovered the deceased.
Are there any security measures at that hospital as far as weapons, any metal detectors, anything of that nature?
Yeah, I don't think it's appropriate for me to discuss exactly what security measures are in place at the hospital. That might pose a security risk for me to list what those are, but they do have security measures in place at the hospital.
Do you know how long they were dead before they were discovered?
We believe 10 to 15 minutes.
Did the hospital give any indication that something like this might have happened?
No, I believe it caught hospital staff completely off guard.
Are they San Marcos residents?
They are not San Marcos residents.
Are they Hays County residents?
No, they're not even Hays County residents. They're from out of town.
Where are they from?
I'm not going to release that yet at this point in time. We may have some updates that we can release at a later time. This is a very fresh investigation, so as we can, we will try to release one.